Hey everyone, I'm Theo.
And I'm Valen.
And today we'll be doing something a little bit different. We'll be getting in and really connecting with you guys by answering your questions from over on Patreon, where you can ask us, well, anything reasonable, essentially. So, now we're doing that for the first time ever. And before we do that, I just want to say one thing. Thank you guys so much for all the amazing support that you have given to me and Valen over here on YouTube and Patreon. It's incredible.
Thank you so much for supporting our dream, for supporting our passion, for videos, and we promise you guys, we won't disappoint you. Here on YouTube and on Patreon, we're coming with way more content.
Oh, for sure.
Thanks to you.
Oh, for sure. We have way more stuff planned, and way more stuff to also continue. Like, for example, the extra series for XG over on Patreon, and a lot of more albums, everything, and a lot of cool stuff here on YouTube with more music videos and everything else you can possibly imagine as well. So that is super duper cool. I mean, I'm just blown away from how well we've actually done in that way, and how cool you guys have actually been with regards to how many cool comments we've gotten, and how many members we've gotten, and everything. It's just crazy. It blows my mind.
Yeah, thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means the world for us.
Truly, it's so cool. So that's why I'm also looking forward to really starting to connect with you guys a little bit, and answering the questions you may potentially have for us.
Our first Q&A in the channel.
Amen.
So, it's gonna be a short video, but sweet.
So the first question from Louis over on Patreon is, what made you all want to start a K-pop reaction channel, and how is scheduling done? Why don't you start?
Well, to first start answering this question, to begin with, I've always been interested in K-pop since 2016. And of course, I've been interested into different groups, into the whole lore of the groups, everything. I knew everything of not only the group that I liked, but everything.
Which one was that?
Well, I started with Monsta X.
Okay.
I used to like them a lot, and then I started with BTS.
Right.
And those are the two fandoms I'm really into, from 2016 to 2020, around there.
Yeah.
But a year ago, I think it was. A year ago, we started a channel, this one, Valen and Theo.
Sure.
First, remember, it was Valen Reacts, you remember?
That's right, it started out as Valen Reacts. A couple of you might potentially remember that.
Yeah, because we got 150 subscribers.
That's right.
But we didn't have time because I was studying in university, and Theo here was working in other projects, and I didn't know how to edit. So I was like, okay, well, let's just leave it here. We need to figure out these things first.
There was a lot of things going on. I was very busy with another project. So it wasn't we wanted to do this, but it was a side project that was something we were doing for fun. Valentina has always had a huge passion for reaction. She's always watching movie reactions, K-pop reactions, what have you, all the time. Every single time I'm going over on her computer, I'm like, what are you doing? She's watching a reaction of something. Either
watching an actual Netflix series or movies, or a reaction.
It's either K-dramas or reactions.
So it was me who proposed the idea of the actual channel.
For sure.
But it got there for a year, and then we started last August. It was September, November.
3 months ago.
It was 3 months ago. Yeah, we started last year, 2023, and I don't know, we just really got into it more and more. We really planned to do it how it was, and you taught me how to edit. That was the most important part for this channel to actually be something like it is right now. A lot of videos we try to upload every day is because I learned how to edit. So there was two people editing, because himself is hard. It is not easy.
So yeah, I am a professional video editor. I've been editing a lot of videos for clients, YouTubers, everything you can imagine. And I also have a YouTube channel that, of course, I also have a lot of passion for. But sadly, it hasn't really been working out with that so much. And in 3 months ago, essentially, I was in a bit of a crisis. And Valentina also really wanted to start the reaction channel back up. So I was like, okay, look, I still have to continue like with my main project, but I'm gonna teach you how to properly edit. We're gonna sit right next to each other, and I'm gonna guide you through every single part. And there's also a lot of great tutorials. If you have any questions whatsoever, I would love to help you out. So why don't we do that? And that's how it started out. And I mean, reactions, like the basic like part of making a reaction video can be like very easy actually and very bare bones, because I mean all it really takes is like you got to synchronize the audio with you know, with the video, and also synchronize the actual video that we're, you know, reacting to, and that can essentially just be it. And luckily we have a lot of good infrastructure for it, because I'm very passionate about music, like this cool microphone here, and a lot of other stuff, because I have been essentially making like audio and video production work for such a long time, and I've accumulated so much experience in that. And I'm just so happy that now this channel took off literally with Valentina's editing, actually, funny enough, because like I guess people found us entertaining, which is amazing.
And as you said, it can be very basic, the editing, but we try to make it more than that with our editing.
Exactly, that's the thing. We started out with Valentina just like like 3 months ago, doing pretty like basic, just you know, editing, and just, you know, nothing bad, but just like the basic quality work, essentially, like no crazy transitions, no crazy nothing, just that. And as we got more and more views, I essentially started diverting more and more of my own time over till this project, as my other project sadly just did not work out. It was a baby of mine for a bunch of years, and the YouTube algorithm just didn't like it, didn't get enough views. I don't know what to say. So, but this one here,
this one did.
Yeah. So now this is like our full-time job, and it's very full-time. So that's also to answering the second part of the same question, which is how is scheduling done? I mean, the scheduling is done as in we gotta upload stuff for you guys all the time. We got like a bunch of people over on Patreon waiting for a lot of new content, and it's incredible that we are actually able to pay a lot of our bills already with the money that you guys are giving over there. It's amazing. So this is like becoming our full-time job right now.
And
like,
it's a lot of time we spend. Like we spend really a lot of time daily producing, like recording the videos themselves, setting the studio. Yeah. Because sadly we don't have a room in our house to studios just set there and we just sit and start recording. We have to move a lot of stuff around. So that takes a lot of time. And yeah, scheduling, we are figuring out our schedule too. Yeah. We are figuring out, because these last like months,
2 months essentially,
we have been working non-stop.
December and January have been, I don't think we've had a single day off with no K-pop editing, no reaction channel editing, no nothing like that.
We always were doing something.
Always. Actually, the last 2 days, I just went like, no, I can't, like, I need to take a bit of a step back, take a little break, because I really want to be passionate in my reactions and our reactions, right?
We want to be truthful, honest.
Exactly. So when you're performing in this way in front of like a camera and with any sort of job like this, you got to have your heart in it. So sometimes you got to take a little bit of a break and then come back in a couple of days when you are just fresh and ready to do some more.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just life.
That's what we did the last 2 days, and our eyes were hurting too from watching the screen too much.
Hello guys, back again with another vlog, back in LA, and today we're out drinking iced Americano in America. South America.
But now we are fresh and back. So
exactly.
We are still figuring out a schedule again, but we will try to take a little bit more of breaks, maybe 1 day a week or 2 days a week.
I want to go for like a 5-day work week, 2 days off. I mean,
like
I
normal,
think that's fair.
Like a normal work.
The most important thing for me is just to be able to get to the point where every single day something is coming up, both on Patreon and YouTube.
Exactly.
I think that's our goal. Yeah, that's my goal. That's our goal.
So let's go with our second question, you guys. Who's your favorite K-pop artist so far?
Me, as an artist group, or like specific singer within that group, or soloist?
No, I think maybe group or soloist, whatever.
Okay. Ooh, that's a hard one.
It's a very hard one.
But it's a good one. It's a good one. My favorite If I gotta like say like my total favorite, good question. I'm kind of like in between Dreamcatcher, 8Cs, and Enhypen, but like
But I like all of them.
I probably
We wouldn't be reacting to things we don't like.
Yeah, I mean, if we'd hear something and like we'd probably like give it a couple of reactions, but if it just really wasn't us at all, we probably would just say like whatever. And that's not to say like the groups that we have been reacting to and maybe like not done too much follow up on is stuff that we didn't like at all. No. It's just like we're working on stuff 24/7.
Everything we have reacted to, we liked. There's nothing we didn't like. We'd say, oh, this is terrible. I have critiques
of things,
course.
But there was not anything where I was like, wow, that sucked. No,
that
not
sucked.
At all.
No, not at all.
Not until now. Not until now.
And all the groups that we really have been paying attention in Patreon, we really like all of them.
Oh, for sure.
And the soloists as well.
Definitely.
So it's hard.
But you gotta choose one.
It's like very like hard like to answer a favorite because it's really hard personally.
Sure.
Because right now, as I said, we've been reacting and like recording a bunch of stuff for groups that we really like. Because like, for example, ATs and Hype and
But you don't have to say who's the best group. You can just say which, like, if you imagine one group or one person, who would that be? Like in your head that just pops up as like, this is a person I want to listen to right now, or who like had the biggest impact on you until now. You gotta, I know it's like hard, and also, you know, our fans want to hear like that it's their group, of course, and we like all those groups, they're cool, but you gotta be truthful. Let's keep it for real. Let's hear it. Come on.
Well, with their lore, I feel like in Hypen.
Okay.
And ATs.
Yeah.
There are both of their lores are very funny. I would say those two.
Right. For me again, I'd say, I mean, it's like I feel like sometimes like some songs or some like parts of a group's discography appeal a lot to me, but then there's might be some other parts that appeal less to me and stuff like that.
Of course.
So it's like some eras almost, you can say, of some groups.
Or some songs.
But if I gotta say like my absolute favorite, I have to say one. It's really hard. It's actually extremely hard.
I told you.
It is hard. If someone just puts a gun to my head and I gotta say like right now,
I really don't have everything that we've reacted to. I don't have it.
Okay, let's reframe it then. Let's reframe it. What was your favorite song of last month?
Ooh.
There you go.
We can easily go to my
YouTube
music and see which song I've been really listening to. Let's see. Which one do you? Let's think about it.
Of the last month of January? I think Sweet Venom was of December, so I can't say Sweet Venom.
No.
I really like Sweet Venom by Enhypen.
November,
Fire. Oh, well, there you go. Time flies. Last month, maybe AT's Helesia?
Helesia is so good.
Really cool song. I'd probably say that one. But Dreamcatcher also has some incredible songs.
Okay, one song I've been listening to a lot is XG New Dance. No, some songs that I really like been listening to a lot this past month, in like January, is I think XG Girl Gang, and Hypen's Drunk Days.
Yeah.
AT's Bouncy.
Yeah.
I would say those are my favorite from each group. Anti-War Cry. That one stuck to me so much. I love that song.
Oh yeah, Anti-Team is too funny.
Anti-War Cry. Who else?
I really like Deja Vu a lot by Dreamcatcher.
Ooh,
Very different.
My favorite Dreamcatcher song is Boca.
Yeah.
Or Scream.
I mean, Scream is like very memorable, but I'm definitely gonna say Deja Vu is my favorite Dreamcatcher song until now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
That one stuck a little bit less to me.
I really liked it. I thought it was very beautiful.
Is this fair? We all have different things.
Because it was like this rock ballad.
Exactly.
That's what like appealed a lot to me.
Yeah. For me, Boca and Scream very good. Are very good. And which other group we have?
A lot of groups. There's Taeyeon. Ooh. Well, Taeyeon's. I mean, the whole.
Wait. With Taeyeon is another thing because we only heard two main songs from her, Imbu, or like IMVU, and 2X, and the whole album of 2X. We haven't heard anything else from her. But from Taeyeon, IMVU is very good.
Oh yeah.
2X is actually very good.
Honestly, the 2X album as like a whole album. The thing about Taeyeon is I just haven't heard enough of her general discography to really like
say a favorite.
come with like and say she can be my favorite, because I've heard less of her sadly than of the other artists. But as an artist, she's obviously incredibly experienced and talented. And I thought the album was like the mini album 2X was incredibly well put together. Way better put together than most albums that are put out, where they're just a collection of songs a lot of the time. While in this case, it was very much like a cohesive experience. And listening to it over on Patreon, like the whole album, was cool. Really cool, and it was such an experience. And how it ended with Fabulous was just mind-blowing as well. So, I mean, it was definitely the coolest collection of songs I've heard this last month. Gotta be Taeyeon though.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, as like
same.
Definitely.
Yeah, the album was very good.
Just by like how like cohesive it is.
Yeah, everything it makes sense.
It was almost not K-pop though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was Korean. It was Korean and it was pop, but not in how you
in the
usually
K-pop way.
imagine K-pop.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. Yeah, with regards to BTS, we know them more, but we haven't reacted to them a lot.
But
it's hard to.
But you are also a BTS fan girl, so you're gonna have some bias there. Like it's always been like your favorite K-pop group since Monsta X, right?
Monsta X.
Yeah. Like, doesn't BTS still like hold a very special place in your heart though?
Of course. Yeah. Of course, because I was in ARMY for a lot of years.
Are you still in ARMY? Would you say so, sort of?
I don't know, because like I know a lot of stuff from them, but I haven't been following too close this last couple of years.
So you'd say you're still...
So I don't know. So am I still in ARMY?
You'd say you're definitely still a BTS fan in that way, but it's not like every single day you're like checking up on like the new BTS news.
So maybe I shouldn't call myself an ARMY.
No, but you enjoy their music and you...
And I know a lot of the group, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly, but I haven't been following too close. I know that they're in the ARMY, I think Namjoon and Taehyun.
It's too funny that their fan base is called ARMY, and now all the guys are in the ARMY. Or not all, but a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
I know.
Besides K-pop, what kinds of other artists and music do you like?
Okay, you can start.
Sure. I listen to a plethora of different types of music. I do enjoy some American pop, but it's definitely not what I listen to the most. I think probably a lot of actually folkloric music from Europe is something that I've always listened to.
True.
Since at the end of the day I am Danish. Or actually, well, Danish people don't really listen to any folkloric music. It's very Americanized over there.
Yeah.
But no, I love this one group called Domo Immigrantes, which is insanely underrated, but they have some incredible live performances and really cool albums. I highly recommend checking them out. Very beautiful contemporary take on European folkloric music. Incredible stuff. Other than that, a lot of like Spanish kind of urban music I've been listening to. There's this guy called Maca, which is like a mixture between essentially like flamenco and reggaeton, which is cool. He also has like incorporates like some merengue and other Latin American sort of percussion into a lot of his songs. I like his music. He's a good singer, and his lyrics are a lot of the time also really interesting. So he appeals to me a lot. Other than that, there's
a lot of French music you like.
Not a lot. I used to listen to a lot of French rap back in 2018. Nowadays, not really. I like this one guy called Ben Up, because he makes like cool songs, and he just made like a cool song like half in Arabic, half in French that was really beautiful, related to the whole Palestine Gaza thing going on. It was really interesting.
It's true, you don't listen to French music anymore. You used to years ago.
I used to listen to more for sure.
Way more. Now it's different. Like you said.
Yeah. A lot of Spanish speaking music because I don't know, actually I just like it. Not a lot of Spanish speaking music from Latin America, but mainly Spanish music from Spain, interestingly enough. Other than that, international music. Nowadays I've incorporated a lot of K-pop songs that like we've been listening to here on the channel into my discography, not my own discography, but the discography of what I listen to, I guess you could say. So that's another thing that I've been incorporating, like all the songs that I really like on the channel. I also just put them on and chill with that. Some like oldie music too, a lot of like European music. I don't know if you know like Dalida or Dalida, I don't know, but she's got some bangers.
True.
And
she's good.
Stuff like that. That's probably what I've been listening to lately. What about you?
Well, Me, well, but this question is mainly besides K-pop because lately, thanks to this reaction, I have gone back to K-pop.
Oh yeah, you've been putting the songs we've been listening to here. She is legitimately putting them on all the time.
Yeah, most of the songs we hear from the YouTube and Patreon. I put them on a lot. So I've been going back to K-pop thanks to this channel because I'm reliving and knowing new artists that I didn't know. But apart from K-pop, I would say American pop.
Sure.
I will say because like it just becomes like big and viral.
I'll tell you what she listens to. American pop from 2015-14. That's what she listens to. LMFAO.
That's
all
true.
this type of stuff. She really loves that.
It's true, the old one.
Yeah, man. From back when she was young.
Or from the 2000s or 2010s. Yeah, it's through all of that music. Not that much in the new one. I like The Weeknd, even though I don't know too much of like him personally.
No.
I like The Weeknd song. I feel like he has a very good voice. I really like his voice and his compositions in the music.
It's very talented and very well put together.
I like his productions a lot. Who else?
Very good guy.
Something that is not American, Latin American music I listen to a lot.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, okay. Colombian pop.
Sometimes, not a lot.
Salsa, merengue, I do.
Sometimes, but I definitely would say you listen to way more American music.
Yeah,
way
more than that, for sure. But I still do. I have a bunch, like my playlist is very variety. How you say variety?
Varied. Let's check out something real quick. Let's see the music that she has liked recently on here.
Here.
Alright, shoot.
No, here. Mira que te gustó.
She also listens to a lot of TikTok music.
Yeah.
I've been a big fan of that.
Because I'm in TikTok sometimes. Oh, Lana Del Rey I really like. Lana Del Rey is very good.
So, yeah, she listens to a lot of Lana Del Rey. Fire artist, I might add. I really like how unhinged she is. It's too funny.
Yeah, it's true.
This is what she liked recently. Chemtrails Over the Country Club by Lana Del Rey. Murder on the Dance Floor by Sophie Ellis Bextor.
Because we watch Saltburn.
Yeah.
It's a murder on the dance floor. At the
is that one at the end?
At the end.
Oh. La Dueña del Swing, which is like a sort of salsa
merengue.
Song? Yep.
Merengue.
Oh, sorry, merengue song. Pirate King by ATEEZ. No Wonder, cool song.
Kalin by Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that one. Stray Kids, God's Menu, Rookie by Red Velvet, About You, the 1975, and No Idea by Don Toliver. Oh, I like Don Toliver.
Ooh, Lady Gaga by Peso Pluma.
Yeah, good song.
It's very a Mexican artist.
Yeah. The lyrics of like Peso Pluma and that genre of kind of like new wave of corridos, I like the vibe of them, but man, the lyrics are just so like dumb. It's just pure drug abuse, man. It's just pure dumb.
Giving, taking, and hyping, war crying team. I'm telling you, I've been listening to Dola as well. I really
we got some Selena Gomez in here too.
Halacia.
We got Yeet.
Flawless.
Halacia. Okay, so these are the different ones. Cool.
I listen to a lot of K-pop, guys, lately.
Definitely.
Girl Gang, Mitski, Kanye West, just
everything like that.
You see, I do not have a favorite artist or a favorite genre.
But definitely way more American.
American,
music. Yeah. I'm more European, more international in that way.
Yeah,
for sure. Hers is like Korean, Hispanic, and American. Yeah, with me it's everywhere almost.
True.
I don't actually listen to a lot of Asian music.
No.
East Asian music or like Southeast Asian music outside of a bit of Dola and K-pop. Also K-pop. Those are like the two things. Some Japanese music is fire too.
Yeah.
I do like some Japanese music, but that's it. Yeah, a lot of European stuff in general. So I think that's about it. Those are answering the questions for you guys.
A little small Q&A for you guys.
No, it was super cool, and it's also nice to like connect with you guys and show us a bit more of our personality outside of the reactions.
Exactly.
I hope you found it interesting to also learn a bit more about the notorious Valen and Theo. So yeah, I don't think we have much more to add in that regard. Of course, just Thank you for supporting our channel. The amount of support we've gotten has been overwhelming, and actually made me so happy because like my other project did not work out, and it was just amazing to see something finally work out for me. I don't know, guys. It actually made us incredibly happy because
very.
Because this is really something that we both like care so much about. Because at the end of the day, like I feel like we have a little bit of lightning in a bottle. Not to jinx it, you know what I mean? Like you have so much love for both K-pop and music reactions and music in general. And both of my parents are also musicians, and I also love music. And
you love the production.
And I have had like 7 or 8 years now of experience editing videos. I have a lot of equipment for it. I have a good microphone, an NT1 microphone here, and I have a decent sound card. I have good software for all of this stuff. And with all of this combined with obviously, hopefully our chemistry, me and Valen here, I really hope that we can keep on entertaining you guys and maybe also providing some different viewpoints on your favorite music. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for your support.
Thank you guys.
It means
so
the world
much.
to us.
Yeah, very much.
And my God, this is really something I needed in my life. A lot of things, you know how it is in life, guys. A lot, like 9 out of 10 attempts at things, a lot of the time just don't work out. But it seems like this one is going to work out thanks to you guys, thanks to your passion for I guess like both music and hopefully also your interest in us and how we can keep on connecting with you guys. So incredible. Incredible
thank
stuff,
you
guys.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for answering these questions. Thank you, Louis, for making this great questions, really.
I mean, we've gotten a great amount of support over on Patreon, but the only one who actually answered our question regarding what you wanted to hear us talk about was Louis. So I hope Louis has had his questions thoroughly answered now, for sure. And also, if you want to ask questions, you can also hop on over to Patreon and ask us some questions over there. It can be literally almost whatever, unless it's super crazy, then we're gonna plead the fifth and not respond. But unless it's something like that, then feel free to come over on Patreon and ask us whatever you want. Anyways, guys, see you in the next one.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.
See you.